Hello, welcome to yet another video. Today we are going to try to get a whole body in about 30 minutes. We'll try to have a good mix of stretching and strengthening. Today we are going to use the small ball and a heavier resistance band. If you've got a couple different resistances, try to find your heavier one. And of course, your water bottle. Let's take a drink before we start, just to hydrate. If you feel thirsty during the video, pause, take a drink, and I will have a water break in here too. Okay, so let's go ahead and start just warming up. We're gonna start with some breathing, all important breathing. So find a comfortable position, and you can either have hands just relaxed by your sides or on your knees, or you can do our hand placement. One hand on your rib cage, one hand on your belly, just feeling how our body moves. Breathing in through the nose for 4, out for 6, doing our Pilates breath. So as we're exhaling, we are gathering the pelvic floor, contracting lower, middle, upper abs for a long exhale out the mouth, inhaling to release everything. Here we go. Take an inhale for 4. And exhale for 6. Inhale for 4. Exhale for 6. Really feeling an expansive inhale in the rib cage, really expanding, and exhale. 2 more. Inhale. And exhale. Lift and contract. Inhale into the ribs. Exhale. Hug baby or belly. Good. We're going to add a little movement with that. So bring the hands up behind the head. Inhale and look towards the right side. With your entire body, twist, and exhale back to center. Inhale and twist to the left. And exhale to center. As we're twisting, we're keeping the elbows open wide. We're not letting them come together. Let's do one more on each side. Inhale to the right. Exhale to center. Inhale to the left. Exhale to center. And last one. We're going to lean over towards the right side. You can place your right hand on the side of your left rib cage. And I wanted you to feel the breath into that left side. And again, we go inhale for 4. And stretching, stretching, stretching. Exhale for 6 and bring it back to center. Reach it again over. And inhale for 4. Exhale. Back to center. And let's just stay over there for a breath. Inhale. And exhale. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Good. And come back to center. Switch sides. Reaching over to the left. Left hand on right side to feel that expansion. Inhale into those right ribs. And exhale. And sit tall. Reach it over again without worrying about the breath. On your next inhale, really expand the rib side of that rib cage. And exhale, bring yourself back to center. And back over. We're going to stay here for 2 breaths. Inhaling into the side. And exhale. And last one. Inhale. and exhale. And sitting tall. Good. Let's do just a little bit of warm up with our torso. So coming up onto your knees, and we're just gonna shift the hips to the left as we reach to the right, and put your right hand on the floor and back into the center. We'll go the other way and back into the center. Adding the breath, we're gonna go inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale to the right, hips to the left, and exhale center. Inhale over to the left, hips to the right, and exhale center. One more on each side. Inhale over to the right, hips to the left, exhale center. And last one, inhale to the left, hips to the right, and exhale center. Good. And just some shoulder circles up and back. And 4, 5, 6, 7. Keep them as small or as big as you'd like. 8. Go ahead and go forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And just draw your shoulders all the way up to your ears, and then let them gently slide down and lift your head up tall to the ceiling, feeling length through your spine. Give yourself a little wriggle and just loosen things up. Great. Okay, let's do a little bit of ankle stuff. So we're just gonna go ahead and just warm up our feet. So we're just gonna start with our toes pointing to the ceiling. You can sit tall or you can come back slightly if that feels better to you. And all we're gonna do is we're going to point the toes down and then start by flexing just your toes up, and then flex your whole foot up to the ceiling. Now let's reverse that. So we're pointing the feet down, but keeping the toes to the ceiling, and then pointing the toes down to the floor. If you're getting any sort of cramping with this, just make the movements a little bit smaller. And you can always take a break to rub things out if you need to. It is good to move them a little bit though, especially not weighted, to kind of get the blood flow through there, and that helps actually relieve any cramping. Okay, so again, starting with your feet, toes to the ceiling. Bring the feet down, but keep the toes up. Point the toes. Flex the toes. Flex the feet. Point the feet. Point the toes. Flex the toes. Flex the feet. Feet and toes and toes and feet. Couple more. Feet and toes and toes and feet. Last ones. Feet and toes and toes and feet. Now we're just gonna switch back and forth. So one foot is flexed, one foot is pointed. You can pick which one and switch. And switch and switch. And we're still lifting tall through the top of the head. In a nice position here, giving a nice hug in and up on the belly as we switch our feet back and forth, and switch and switch and switch. And then scoot your feet just a little bit apart, and we're just going to circle the ankles. As you're doing this, try not to let the leg move at the same time. You're going to try to keep your knees pointed straight up to the ceiling. So we're just circling out first, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, pick up one leg and just give it a little shake. Shake out that calf, other leg, give it a little shake, and put it back down. Take a second to pinch your calf muscle all the way down and all the way back up. We're just giving a little squeeze with our thumb and fingers and all the way back up. Same thing on the other side. Pinching with thumb and fingers all the way down, all the way back up, and all the way down, and all the way back up. Okay, so finally we're just going to take a little foot stretch before we move on. So we're going to start by kind of sitting in this wide open position here with your one knee just down here. You're going to take your foot and you're just going to tuck it under this way and just push into a stretch that feels good to you. If it feels good, you can massage the bottom of your foot with your thumb. I'm sure it will feel good. It feels fantastic to me. A lot of times we don't focus on our feet, but obviously they take all of our weight throughout the day. So it helps to massage them out a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side, tucking the toes under and scooting forward till you feel a nice stretch through the top of the foot. And then give yourself a little bit of a massage on the bottom with your thumb. Just really dig in there to a level that feels good to you. Okay. And if this is too much, you can always pick up your foot or place it on your other knee and kind of wrap your hand around the top and pull it towards you. This will also stretch the top of your foot. It's just not quite as intense. And then you can again massage the bottom of your foot with your thumb. The same thing other side. You would just wrap it over and pull it towards you and massage the foot. Okay, and then the final one is you're gonna come up on your knees and you're gonna tuck your toes under this way. And then, as long as it feels good, sit back on your heels. Okay, and you can adjust this stretch to a place that feels good to you. You want to feel a stretch in the arch of your foot, so you can sit nice and tall. You can lean a bit forward, and just find what works for you. And then once you find that place, just kind of hang out here for a second. You can rock a little bit back and forth with your hips, or you can just stay still, whatever works for you. If you want to increase the stretch, if this is not enough stretch for you, put one foot down, keep your other foot up, and then you can kind of just sit back on that heel, and that increases the stretch for your plantar fascia. Or other side, same thing, sitting back. Make sure it feels good and like not too much strain. All right, so from there, let's go ahead and go into some upper body. So, coming back towards the back of one side of your mat, you are going to come into a quadruped position. And then from here, we're just going to scoot the knees back a little bit. So we're just going to be rocking a little bit back and forth. We're going to go ahead and inhale and bring the hips back over the heels. And I want you to feel like you're rounding the back away from your hands. On your exhale, we're going to shift up and forward, feeling that hug in and up of your belly as you come forward and into a little bit of a modified plank here, only coming as far forward as feels good to you right now, and making sure we're not sinking the hips down, and we're maintaining that hug in and up on the belly. Okay, so we're inhaling to the back, hips over heels, and rounding through the spine. Exhaling, tugging belly in up as you come towards this long position here, reaching tall through the head. Again, inhaling to the back. And exhale, rock it forward and bring the hips down to wherever it feels good to you. Inhale, rock it back. Exhale, forward. Now this next one, inhale back. And exhale, forward. We're going to do some push-ups. Here we go. Inhale down, exhale up. As low as feels good to you. Exhale up. One more. Inhale and exhale. And rock it back. Inhale. Exhale to your plank. Inhale, hips over heels. Exhale it forward. Inhale back. Exhale forward. One more and then we go into our push-ups. Inhale back. Exhale forward. 4 push-ups. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. 3. And elbows are right at the sides. 4. Rock it back. Inhale. Exhale forward. Reaching long through the head. Inhale back. Exhale forward. Inhale back. Exhale forward. Last one. Inhale back. And exhale forward. Turn your hands into a diamond shape. And here we go. Inhale, elbows to the side. Exhale, press. Inhale, exhale. One more. Inhale, exhale. Turn your hands back to the front. And last time, we're going to go back. And exhale. Hug that belly. Inhale, back around the spine. Exhale, forward. Reach through the head. 2 more. Inhale, back, round. Exhale, reach through the head. Last one, back. And exhale, forward, turning the hands to the diamond. Last push-ups. Inhale, elbows to the side. Exhale, press. And 2. Inhale, exhale. And last one, 4. Good. And just come back and separate your knees nice and wide and come into a nice wide child's pose just to relax the upper body and also to get a nice pelvic floor stretch. We're just holding gently. And just breathing to relax. And bringing it back up. Okay. So next, go ahead and lay on your side. And we're going to have heels together. You can be up on your elbow here, or you can come down to this head supported position here. And hand can either be in front of you on the mat or up on your hip, kind of to monitor and make sure you're not falling back. We're just going to work through our clamshell variations. So again, we're keeping the hip stable. And you're going to squeeze the heels together a little bit on this one. We're going to exhale and lift the top knee up towards the ceiling. Inhale, bring it back down. And again. And 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And of course, like I kind of alluded to, we're not letting the hip rock backwards as the knee comes up. We're keeping it stacked as much as possible. Okay, go ahead and lift both heels towards the ceiling. Keep them squeezing together and do it again. Exhale, clam. Inhale, back down. Try not to move the heels. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, keep those heels up. Now we're going to lift into the clam and we're going to extend to the ceiling, keeping your knee where it is. Bring it back in, heels together, and lower the knee. So knee goes up. Keep the thigh where it is to extend the leg. And bring it back and lower down. That was 2. Here's 3. Extend and in and down. And 4. Extend and in and down. 4 more. 5. Extend and in and down. 6. Extend in and down. 7. Extend in and down. Last one. 8. Extend and in and down. Give it a little rest. Bring those heels down. Rock the hips a little bit. And heels come back up. This time, we're going to go into our clam and push forward. Bring it back in and down. Okay, here we go. Lifting those heels to the ceiling. Extend, press, heels together, knee down. Extend, press, heels together, knee down. And 3, press, heels and down. 4, press, heels and down. Try to keep that lower leg lifted, those heels the whole time. 6, press, heels and down. 7, press, heels and down. And 8, press and heels and down. Good. And just relax it all the way down. Okay. Let's go ahead and go to the other side. So finding the same position on the other side, and we're just going to start with our clams. Exhaling up, inhaling back down. You want to keep your heels kind of level with your hips. Here we go. And 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, lifting the heels up, exhaling to lift. And 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6, 7, and 8. Okay, let it come down. We're going to do the lift, extend, keeping the thigh still. Okay, and try to make it one long exhale and one long inhale. Okay, here we go. Heels are up. There we go. Exhale, extend, inhale to lower. Exhale, extend, inhale to lower. 3. If the breathing is too complicated, don't worry about it for now. In and down. 4. In and down. 5. In and down. 6. In and down. 2 more. In and down. And last one. In and down. Give it a little rest. Shake it if you need to. We're going to do our knee up and press out. Bring it in, put it back down. Okay. Same thing with the breathing. One long exhale, one long inhale, or just try to breathe normally and keep everything stable if this is enough coordination already. Okay, heels up, and here we go. Exhale, extend, press. Bring it in and down. Three. In and down. 4. In and down. 5. In and down. 6. Press. Heels and down. 7. Press. Heels and down. Long exhale and inhale and down. Good. Relax it all the way down. Let's take a quick water break. All right. Okay, so we're gonna grab your heavier TheraBand and sit just in a position that's comfortable for you. And I will just turning this way a little bit so you can see me better. So you're gonna take your heavy TheraBand, you're gonna put it kind of right underneath your shoulder blades here. So it makes a straight line kind of from your elbows forward. Okay, and you can wrap it around your hands to kind of keep things positioned, right? And you wanna start with just a slight bit of tension on the TheraBand when your elbows are bent, okay? So all we're doing is we're sitting nice and tall and we're exhaling to press forward, keeping your palms up. Inhale back. And again. Inhale back, hugging belly in and up. Inhale back. And 4. Here's 5. Here we extending forward. 6. And 7, sitting tall. And 8, sitting tall. Okay, we're gonna go into circles. We're going out and around to start. Exhaling as you press forward. Inhale. And 2. 3. Inhale. 4. And nice and controlled. 5. Keep those circles even. 6. And 7. And 8. Okay, now we're gonna reverse the circles. We're gonna exhaling as we go forward, inhaling to come back in. Keep it nice and smooth. Here we go. Exhale. And 2. And 3. And 4. 5. And 6. And 7. And 8. Okay, so last thing, we're just going to go pressing across and across. So if you're sitting cross-legged, you kind of want to reach right towards your opposite knee and come back. We're not doing a huge twist. It's just kind of to your front diagonal and back in. So like if you were in a box and you had your front corner here in front of you and your side corners here and your back corner to the back, we're just pushing to those side corners, okay? Take an inhale to prepare and exhale, press across the body and inhale back. And let's switch. Exhale, other side, inhale back. There's 2 and 2, 3 and 3, 4 and 4, 5 and 5, 6 and 6 and 7, 7, exhale 8 and exhale 8. Good. Okay, so we're gonna get rid of the band and grab your small ball. Okay, we're gonna lay on your back. So you can reach the hands behind you and exhale it down onto your elbows, sliding them forward, or you can come to your side and lay down and roll to your back, whatever was good for you in this moment. Okay, so you're gonna take your ball, put it in between your legs, a little below your knees. We're just gonna start with some squeezes. Hands are slightly outside the mat and knees to the ceiling. Here we go. We're gonna inhale. We're gonna exhale, squeeze the ball as much as feels comfortable to you. Inhale, release. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, release. Exhale, squeeze. Activate the pelvic floor. Inhale, release the pelvic floor. Exhale, activate. Inhale, release. 2 more. Exhale, activate. Inhale, release. This time we're gonna hold the squeeze and pulse it. Little squeezes in. 1, 2, 3. Exhaling each time. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 2. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Release. Let it relax for a second. Okay. We're gonna go into our bridges. Taking an inhale and neutral spine. Exhale, feel the abdominal contraction. Bring the pelvis back, squeeze the glutes, squeeze the ball, and roll up, reaching the knees out of the hips. Inhale here. You can release the ribs if you want, and exhale, roll it down one vertebra at a time through the spine. Back to the start. Inhale in neutral. Exhale, squeeze the ball and roll it up. Inhale, release the ribs. Exhale, squeeze the ball and roll it down. Let's do a couple more. Inhale, releasing the ball. Exhale, squeeze and roll it up. Inhale, release the ribs. Exhale, roll it down, squeezing the ball. Last time, inhale and exhale, squeeze everything as we roll up. Inhale, release, and exhale, roll down through the spine to relax the hips. Okay, we're gonna do one more variation. If it feels like too much to you, just do the variation that we just did. Inhaling here, exhaling, abdominals, glutes, squeeze the ball and lift. Okay, stay here. We're gonna extend the right leg out. Try not to shift your body. Try not to shift your hips to one side, and inhale it back, down. Exhale to reach. Inhale back down, and we're having to squeeze the ball to hold it in place. Exhale, reach. Inhale back down. Exhale, reach. Inhale back down, release the ribs on an inhale, and exhale. Roll it down, shift your hips a little bit from side to side. We're gonna do that one more time before we call it quits. Okay, inhaling into neutral, exhaling, rolling through the spine. And reaching one leg, so we're gonna inhale to prepare, exhale, reach. Inhale, prepare, exhale, other side. Inhale, prepare, exhale, other side, squeeze. Last one, inhale, prepare, exhale, reach. Inhale, release, and exhale, roll it down through the spine. Good, take the ball away and just let your legs fall open into a nice stretch here. And just feel the inner thigh. If this is too much of a stretch to you, you can kind of just modify, hold it with your hands here. Okay, you listen to your body. A lot of times in postpartum, our inner thighs are very stretched and weak already, so this could be too much. If it does feel like too much, like I said, either hold it here or you can sit up and just gently draw your heels in to a place that feels good to you. And we're stretching the same thing. Okay, so when you're ready, slowly bring your knees in. You can do one knee at a time if you're laying down, back into the center, and find a seated position. And let's just end with a couple of stretches. So all I want you to do is sit with your legs just right out on the outside of your mat. And we're just going to gently walk it forward. And there should be room for your belly, even if you're in later stages of pregnancy. And just relax the head and just feel the spine release. You can rock your body a little bit back and forth. And just to a level, again, that feels good to you. And then walk your hands back to sit tall. Reach your hands behind your back, pull them down, opening the chest and looking through the ceiling. Again, you can give it a little wiggle, or you can just hold whatever feels good to you. Reach your hands back to the back until you feel a good stretch through your shoulders. Only as far as feels good. You can come back farther if it feels good to you, but don't overstrain these muscles. Kind of press your chest a little bit up towards the ceiling, and then walk your hands back in towards your hips. And last, we're just going to finish with a little bit of side bending. We're going to reach all the way over towards the side of your mat and just reach over, keeping your opposite hip on the floor. And lift it back up. And reach over to the other side. Reaching that hand over, keeping your opposite hip planted. Feeling length through the sides of your body. And bringing it back up into center. Okay, that's it for today. I hope you feel your whole body worked and loose. I look forward to seeing you in the next session. Have a great rest of your day. Remember, you got this.